Hi everyone. So in the previous session, we learned what AI agents are and how they work in the popular framework for building them. So today we will focus specifically on Langgraph, what it is, how it structures AI agent, and how to model workflows using graph. So by the end of this session, you will ready to start building your first AI agent in Langgraph with a good understanding of nodes, edges, states, and memory management. In Langgraph, we have chain, edges, states, all these things. Let's go one by one to understand each and everything of it. Okay. So first of all, let's go through the node. See here in this graph, if you see A, B, C, these are called as nodes. So these are like a building block of an AI agent. Okay. And here, this node represents a task or action. It can be LLM reasoning node, it can be tool integration node, it can be memory update node. For example, in if we talk about our email assistant uh, agent, in that case, read emails can represent one node, summarize email can represent another node. Okay, so like this. Now let's see what is an edge. Okay, see, edge simply defines the flow of execution in the graph. Here the line connecting to A and B or B and end is will be called as edges. So here, if you see, we have used two type of lines. So one is a straight line, one is a dash line. So these dash lines represent the conditional edges. So here, if you see, node B will execute only if node A output meets a condition. Okay. So because of this, I mean, you can create some branches. I mean, you can create branches and also loops in the line graph. Okay. Now let's see what is state. See, state. Think of it like an register or something where you are keeping all the informations. Okay, it can keep I mean here in this state you can keep user query, LLM responses, tool outputs, and also memory checkpoints. Yeah, so the execution flow, as you know, I mean, it would be like a start, then it will move to the node 1, then node 2, and something like if some branches are there, you can do go to that, and then we will reach at the end. Now let's compare LangChain and LangGraph with an example. Suppose in a classroom, your teacher has given a group project where you have to make a science poster. Okay, so what LangChain will do is that maybe let's say in each group there are 4 students. So in LangChain, what will happen is that suppose student A is there, he will collect the data, then student B will write the summary, student C simply draws the poster, and student D present it. But in each step, what will happen is that you cannot move in the backward action. Suppose while drawing the poster, if student C finds some error, no, it cannot send this back to student A. Okay, so yeah, that is the one of the drawbacks of LangChain. If I see the same thing in a LangGraph, no, so here each student will be nothing but a node, and the notebook that carries all the project information will be called as state. And then these edges are the lines that connect student, showing who passes the notebook to whom. Okay, so yeah, what will happen is that student A will simply find the facts and write them in the notebook. Then through edge one, no, it will edge one will be nothing but the student A passes the notebook to student B, who will be a writer. So student B will write a summary and passes it to student C, and the student C will simply draw the poster. But see here, if the drawing doesn't match the facts, no, the notebook can go back to student A to double check. Okay, so yeah, once everyone agrees, then edge 2 will send it to student D, who will be the presenter, and I mean, yeah, I mean, he will present it to in front of the class. Okay, so that's how this graph based I mean that's how the graph based workflow looks. Okay, yeah, so if I talk about the example which we will be using in our class is that we will be building intelligent email assistant. So here what will happen is that one node will read the inbox emails, then another node will summarize this unread emails, then another node will draft the responses, and then there will be another node which will review the replies. Okay, so yeah, if you see, if we talk about the key benefits of this process, then the key benefits are like yeah, you are able to visualize the workflow, and the nodes are modular. So I mean, if you want to do any changes in any particular node, you can do that. Okay, and yeah, it is very good option for multi-agent collaboration. All right, that's all for this session. In the next session, we will implement it in the Google Colab. Okay.